All right, let's get into it. All right, welcome to the September 3rd Chalk Talk. Thank you to everybody who's tuning in across our Discord, YouTube, and TikTok. We have a lot going on and a lot of updates. First of all, I want to thank and celebrate Yazzie, who's now hit over 160,000 home runs. Absolutely huge. Yeah, get those hands up if you want to come up, you have ideas, you have questions. Shout out to Yazzie for hitting over 160K. And shout out to Sammy, Dark, Derby D1, and Yazzie for all making great content on TikTok. I see your guys' posts, they're great. Thank you to Harkin Slash over on Instagram for making great stuff and, shouting out when we add our newest features. Hey, Nanner. So we got a bunch of stuff going on there. Our goal with all of you, anyone who wants to be a Derby content creator, is to get everyone to 1,000 followers. And we're working on that right now, so that everyone can go live and host people in their private servers. What else is going on? Thank you to everybody who's been helping us with improving our reviews. You're Derby D1, Colin. I knew it. Yes, let's go. We are working to improve our store rating. Right now we're at a 4.3. The Quest store average is 4.88, so we're working on getting those 5-star scores. So thank you to everybody who's done that. And let's talk about some things we did, and then let's get into your suggestions, ideas, questions, all that stuff. Number one is we got private servers working. Private servers have been huge. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed and become a member. It's been really, really great to see and getting everybody's feedback with those. It's been really interesting, and even Meta is now, keeping a very watchful eye on us, which is awesome. Ultimately, as a community, we want Meta to be loving what we do. So we're really excited about that. We are going to be working on expanding the bats and hats inventory for both the shop and the shop and in your clipboard. So that'll be expanding. Everyone who is a gold member, those hats, only the black hats will be available to subscribers. And then the last thing is we are working on meta rosters to make it really, really simple. It's this feature. Basically, any park that you're in, you're going to be able to see a whole list of everybody who's in it, and you'll be able to friend them or just click on them and request them to go into a private server, your private server with you. So yeah, that's all been really, really good. And oh, nice, Ryan. You're going. Okay. Yeah. Things that we're doing. We are going to be working next after the meta roster and expanding the shop and the inventory, adding those hats. We're going to be expanding competitions. We've been getting a lot of requests for speed runs. So how many home runs can you hit in a minute or two, with wagers. So buying in to a certain mode and then having a peanut reward if you win. Some of you saw I posted in the general chat, but we will be working on some merch with New Era Cap, which we're very excited about, doing a custom hat with them. It's going to be really cool. It's in the general chat. I'll be sure someone can link that in the chat, but we're really pumped about that. And then Cody's visiting Seattle this week, so I'm really excited about that. Stream camera is working. And finally, we talked about it last week, but I'm going to be talking about it more and more, is our master plan of stage 1 is now complete, getting private servers working. Stage 2 is going to be customizing the servers with your own bats, hats, links on the bulletin board, and just your own gear in general. And stage 3 will be creating your own modes, your own maps, and your own games. So even the ability to rip out the entire park and put something in that you want, whether that's something on the moon or a different planet or a different world or whatever. So we have a lot in store. It's going to take a long time to get there, but thank you to the community who continues to help us, give us feedback, provide such valuable help to us, and we're so thankful for that. Okay, We have a couple of requests for chatting. I'm going to bring you up one at a time. We're going to crank through these, and then, yeah, we're going to move right along. Yes, Atlanta Banana Stadium. I want Atlanta Banana Stadium. Getting a lot of requests in chat on TikTok. How do you get peanuts? The only way to the only way to get peanuts right now is to purchase them in your the clipboard. Click on the yellow tab, click on the pack of peanuts that you want, and you can just purchase them with a credit card. There is no way to earn peanuts right now. It's just a cosmetic. The only way to get them is to purchase them. It's the best way to support Derby, and all the money that you pay, all the money that gets sent to Derby, we make no money off the game. We put all of the money that we make from bat sales and peanut sales into the next update. So everything that you see in the game is entirely built off of the community and what you guys provide for us. I'm going to try to bring Dark up here. Will we ever get more than 4 people in a private server at some point? Yes, Nanner. We got a lot of feedback on that, and yeah, we're definitely going to improve the numbers. We're getting that feedback a lot. I think people just want more flexibility, but yeah, that's a good call out, and it's going to happen. Dark, what's up?
Oh wait, first, no 14N. Are you on mobile? Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably on mobile. Yeah.
Well, anyways, yeah. How's your day?
My day is great. I hung out all last night with Cody, and he's in Seattle, and we had hot dogs by the lake, and it was very nice. And this morning has just been nice and chill. Nothing crazy. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm about to go to the movies, watch the Gran Turismo movie that came
Nice.
out not that long ago.
Nice.
And I was just thinking of something like this morning, thinking like, what if we did like a challenge where people, like everyone in the community, we get like a certain home run goal out of everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and see if we can fill it up on it like before a certain time, like a month maybe.
Yeah.
And then we do like a reward if we all be able to do it, and then whoever pitches in the most gets like a bat or
I
something.
love that. I am writing that down. A home run challenge, but a collective home run challenge. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of everyone.
All home runs counted each month. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. That's all
I like that. Or maybe
wanted to
even
say.
week. We can do it as a week to keep it.
Yeah.
I love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. My friends
Awesome.
can pick me up soon.
Nice. Well, have a fun time at the Gran Turismo movie. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Later, Dark. All right. Next request. Does anyone else have any other requests? Feedback? Comments? Every time we reach a home run goal, we get an update. No, we're going to continue updating. I mean, we have a lot of updates planned, and we're going to start making them, I think, faster. So that's really good. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the whole goal, right? Is to keep making Derby better. Yeah, the faster the updates, the more new stuff that we add, the better that the game gets. So that's why we are always asking you guys what you want. I know that like the number one request was private servers, and we took we took that and got that done. That took like a ton of work out of us, especially Cody. Cody did a ton of tremendous work. There's not really a lot of resources for that because there just aren't that many teams that get to this point. I know that I talk about this a lot, that like there are so many hurdles to get to these points, and so we're kind of we're not doing things that have never been done in VR, but we're starting to get close, it feels like. So it's pretty cool. Any collaboration you think will be in the future? Yes, I do think there will be collaborations in the future. I'm working on building out more of our brand, and doing collaborations with other brands, not necessarily in VR, but I really feel it's important that Derby I think it's really important that Derby has an effect on the real world, that it matters, in the real world, whether it's, having a real brand identity like with a hat, I think is would be really cool. With New Era, I think there's just something about like a really well made hat. I got this I got this custom made like Dodgers hat the other day, and I thought that was just like that was really transformative for me because I was like, oh, like it makes it makes it feel so much cooler that that you have like a custom or limited or difficult to get hat. So I thought that was a cool concept. Yeah, Nolan, come on up. So yeah, I do want to do collaborations. What collaborations would you want to see, Colin? That hasn't happened since right after the first great crash. Yeah, I mean the updates. I mean we are more. I would say we're more like thoughtful about the updates right now, just because like after like when the service went down. For those of you that don't know, Nanner is referring to this time when we released the game and we went from I think like 1,000 players to like 10,000 in a day, and so, or like 2 days, and so everything went bananas, and we needed to like make a bunch of updates like day after day after day. So that really led to a lot of updates quickly, but it was more out of necessity and desperation versus like now we're trying to really be thoughtful, listen to the community, and improve it for you guys. Make it so you can take off other people's trails. It lags my game. Oh, it lags your game. I haven't heard that. I haven't even experienced that. I feel like that might be an issue with your Wi-Fi, but yeah, I'm not sure. You'd like to see a collaboration with the MLB or possibly any baseball themed things. I would love a collaboration with the MLB too. I think that'll be tough, but I think we can get there. The second one was a planned crash. The first one was the great crash. The second one was a planned crash. You're right. Yeah. Nolan, if you're on mobile, you can't come up. I'm sorry. The Discord has a bug. If you can, yeah. That is one thing. If you guys want to play, I'm gonna do a video this week. Red Guy VR. Thank you for the rose on TikTok. I am going to do that this week. If you want to invite me to your private server, we need to like add each other. So I'm going to be better about adding and following people back on Quest. So if you just follow me at Jordan Kutzer on the Quest app, I'll follow you back because I'm going to do a video this week where I go into people's private servers, say hi, hang out, get feedback, all that stuff. Which I think is going to be really fun and exciting. You followed me. Okay, dope. Cool. I wish it was easier. I wish that was an easier thing. Any questions from TikTok or YouTube? Can we add computer pitching on the baseball field? I don't know. I like there to be different modes in different spaces. I know that people like the hitting area a lot, but I think that that's something we would do maybe in your own private server. The issue is if you let it be that anyone can just start calling pitches over there, then it becomes the most important field space. If you guys remember this, we used to have that, but it led to a lot of people crowding those boxes and using them, and it led to a lot of just animosity and negativity. So I don't know if that's necessarily something we would do in a public, but maybe in a private area. Yeah, because then you kind of get a little bit into like the you kind of get into like win reality areas, I would say. Will we ever get controller pitching? Yes, saying it right now. We got to get leaderboard players custom bats. I agree. The only thing is, I guess like getting people leaderboard bats. If you no longer hold the ranking, do you lose the bat? That's my question back. I don't disagree, but we might have to build a way because we can gift people bats now, but I don't know if we can take them away. What about hand tracking? We have hand tracking in the game. The game has hand tracking. Um, that's all taken care of. Any other questions, guys? This time is for questions and feedback and ideas. Um, yeah. For the league, will the teams get their own bats and team bats that people can buy to support? Yes, you will. So I talked about this as phase 2. So with your custom servers, you'll have your own, your own teams, your own leagues or whatever. But like, that's our next goal is to, with the leagues, with teams, all that stuff, to customize your own stuff, your own bats, your own hats, your own links on the bulletin board, your own gear. That will be how. So like, effectively, if you subscribe, but you're bringing people into your space and you can sell your gear. That's how they support your server, right? Does that make sense, Nanner? Can you go head to head in the game and pitch and to bat? Yes, you can go and do that right now. You can get someone on the mound, and you can get someone at the plate, and you can, if you're on the mound, you can pitch, and if you're at the plate, you can swing and hit. Yeah. But will we get the peanuts that they spend, or will you? You will get you will get some I don't know exactly how it'll work, but there will you'll get the majority of the peanuts in return. Yes. I think you'll probably get all of them. I'd have to double check with Cody though, but I think you'd just get them. Yeah. So the game will become a player-driven economy at some point. Yes. That is the whole goal. Because it would be to the person who owns the server. Unless there is a future, Ryan, where, like, let's say, like, you and Crazy and Pito Hui, like, let's say you all wanted to co-own a server. And one of you, like, you essentially team up and you say, okay, one of us is going to design our map. One of us is going to design our bulletin board. And one of us is going to design our gear. Then maybe you could split them. But I think that would be, like, essentially if you wanted to create, like, a little management team, I think that would be a way we could do that. Yeah, kind of like Rec Room, yeah, because I think there are a lot of teams, like, just like me and Cody, like, I think what I've learned in building Derby is that you need a couple of people to build anything successful in VR. You need someone who can make the three-dimensional stuff. You need someone who can design the assets. You need someone who can market it and, like, get the videos and content out. And I think people will need teams of people to do that. So I think that would be cool. How would we design these things, though? Would we be an outside thing, or would it all be from inside the game? That is a good question that I don't know the answer to. It might be that we put the bat designs and the hat designs, and I'll just tell you this. Cody and I talked with a technical artist earlier this week, and I think there's going to be more bats and different things coming to the game soon. That's all I'm going to say. But I think if there's a way we can make it really simple, like if you could just edit it on your phone or submit those images on your phone that you want to have be used in the game, I think that would be easier, just because designing stuff in VR is so difficult. What happened with My Park? Great question. Okay, so because we launched the My Park membership, we took out the single-player version of Derby My Park. Basically, the reasoning was we initially, we released Derby My Park edition, the $5, the 4.99 version on App Lab. I think January 5th or something like that. And we did that just to see one if people would pay for the thing that Cody and I had made, and as a way to just get something out quickly and start getting feedback from people. And we did that, and then we realized that people really loved the multiplayer free version more than the single player version. So we obviously have put a ton of effort into the free version, and over time the difference between the two has become very stark. A lot of people want different things in the single player version that would require internet. The whole game was like offline and single player. There's no reason to access any internet. And so we decided when we launched the My Park edition that we would just take that off of the Quest store, just because it would make it easier to find the free version of Derby, and just the best version of Derby, frankly. So that's why we took it down. Thank you to everybody who purchased it. You can still use it. It's still a great kind of tranquil version of Derby, if people kind of feel like it's the OG version of it, seeing as Derby originally was not a multiplayer thing. So yeah, that's what happened with it. Just was time for us to sunset it. I think I put it in the My Park chat for all the members, but I can put it in the announcements chat. There are templates in the pinned messages for the bat designs in the Designing Bats channel. How do you get content creator? The content creation program is still, or content creator program is still in beta. I'm still working with Dark and Sammy to make it better, just on figuring out the reward system for everybody. So if you want to be one and you have a good profile, just DM me or submit it to me here on Discord and we'll work on it. Yes, actually during the Great Crash was like the spike of My Park Edition. That's when like the most people were downloading and playing it. Yeah. The days before the Great Crash, exactly. Those were stressful days, guys. I was like barely sleeping, if you remember. I was going to bed at like midnight, waking up at like 4 a.m. so nervous. And I'm very thankful that Derby is in a better spot today, and more people are playing it than ever, and is growing like crazy. So thank you. I played during then, but I didn't have Discord. Yeah. Later, Derby God. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and really good, really good name. Yeah, the chaos when everyone had to share one plate. There was no multiple fields. That was hilarious. I kind of miss those moments because it was just such chaos. And the videos were hilarious. I think there's something about VR development where it's kind of, you can make it funny when stuff goes wrong, which I don't know if like is possible in any other like software development or really even game development world. The Great Crash was when our servers crashed. Skittles VR. We the so many people were playing, and we only were allowed. I think we only had like, we'd paid for some really cheap tier of data on our servers, and I think it was like if you have 100 gigs or maybe even 10 or 50 gigs, then people would. Once we hit that limit, then the servers just turned off. So I needed to like call them on a Friday night, and I needed to upgrade our thing with Cody, swipe the credit card, and got everybody back to playing. But it was very stressful. But it was also really exciting because it meant a lot of people were playing. You were a spammer. Yeah, I mean everyone has spammed. Everyone has spammed. What's up, Aspect? I see you over on TikTok. What up? A history channel of dirt. That would be a great video. If someone wanted to do that with me, or if you wanted to do it yourself, I would be happy to help give you footage to kind of tell that story. I know that Gorilla Tag has a lot of like the full history of Gorilla Tag on YouTube. I think has gotten like tons of views. I watched it because I was like, how did Lemming make Gorilla Tag? It was very interesting. Collect people and get interviews. That would be good. Yeah. Nanner, I propose that you do this. I will help you with this. That would be great. Yeah, that would be awesome. Um, any other questions? Will there be new fields? Yes. Cody and I have already talked about what the new field is going to be and what the next field will be. We're very excited about that. It will be. It's already teased, and that's all I'll say. Yes, yes. If you want to be a content creator, we want to talk with you. So DM me about being a content creator. We want to help build out the team of content creators, figure out what makes sense for you as a creator, and then also, the rewards that you want, whether it's like, the custom hats or peanuts or, whatever it is, bats in the game, stuff like that. So happy to chat about that. Any other questions? Yeah, it says classic fields. Yeah. There's going to be new fields. Oh, my DMs are off? I do want Derby peanuts. I wish that we could have real peanuts and like IRL peanuts would be hilarious. I think I turned them off. I'll just friend you. There you go. Any other questions, guys? Going once? Is it possible to field and catch? You can field, you just can't move with your arms out yet. We need to figure out a running mechanic with your hands out, with hand tracking on, or figure out a way to field with your glove. Any other questions? Hi, Sky. Not fair. Need mods for the game, like moderators inside the game, or I mean, I have been lifetime banning people who report. So I mean, a lot of people are getting banned. So we are cleaning it up, but I do agree we will have moderation. It's been hard. Anything else? It's crazy because I see that you think you're good, um, you think that you're good, and then you see Yazzie. You guys should watch Yazzie's clips. Yazzie can hit homers like automatically. Not Ferron. I'm trying to bring you up. But if you're trying to join from mobile, it's not going to work. Anything else? I think we're good. $500 homers a day for Yazzie. I mean, that'll do it. All right, guys. I am going to head out. This has been great. I'm going to continue to work on Derby with you guys. It's been absolutely insane, all the stuff that's been happening behind the scenes. But thank you guys so much. It's been... Oh, Colin, you gotta get back on that grind, especially with the content. Well, let's DM me the content creator stuff. I think you're gonna be really psyched about. So, guys, I hope you have a great Sunday. I hope you all have fun. I'm gonna go into Derby probably in an hour or two, so I'll see you all in there, and have a good one. And I will see you all later in Derby. Bye. So good. See you guys.